here live from the swamp in Gainesville. Second game of the slate here. CSBA SEC battle as the LSU Tigers going to come in and take on the Florida Gators right here in Gainesville. Joining me in the booth for game number 2, my main man, Mr. Firebird. Welcome back, game number 2, buddy.
I'm glad to be back. We got a little bit of a David and Goliath matchup here. Florida off of a win against Arkansas, but LSU being LSU.
Well, we know that Florida needs this win. Obviously, they want to get their second win of the season. They had a big win, I believe, was it Arkansas that they played earlier in the year?
I believe so, yes.
So this is a big game for them where they got that one W, but they want to have 2 on the season. Maybe impress the selection committee, and obviously LSU also fighting for their postseason hopes. So this is a big game. Big game for both these teams.
Some of the big, heavy players for Florida and Hendricks Copeland. Ooh.
Bad turnover there by Mississippi Rivers.
Yeah, that one, wow.
What were you going to say the heavy hitters for Florida are?
Hendricks Copeland. Ex-Husky, current coach of Florida. He's a pretty good athlete. I look for him to do big things from the center position tonight.
Well, he's got a tough matchup in Carlos Tadam. We'll see if he can capitalize here. Gators on their home court. Evans pull-up jumper. That's good. Tied at 2.
That missed pass was something else.
JoJo Copeland, I think, is going through some personal stuff. So I've kind of had the helm of Florida since before that win in Arkansas. Dudley, little ISO play, floater in the lane, no good. Tate.
Is he doing okay?
I don't know what's going on with him. He's got a lot of personal stuff going on. He has been MIA.
I was just thinking that I hadn't heard from him since our preseason game.
Yeah, he's something going on. I don't know what he's going through, but he has basically stepped down as Florida's coach. So I've kind of taken the helms, like I said, for about the last 5 or 6 games. Simmons from deep. No good. I'm trying to keep these guys engaged.
That's rough.
It is.
I feel for him.
He's a good dude. I know he's going some personal stuff, though. But unfortunately, I think he's going to be stepping down at the end of the season as well. We have a couple coaches stepping down. Just due to busy or things going on in their life. Good note, Pat. No look pass inside. Copeland with a good defensive play, but can't get to make second effort by Evans. Yeah, Jojo, I had a text from that guy every single day asking me how I was. So, Cope's a good dude. Just, I think, he's got some stuff going on. Anyway, LSU up 4-2 right now, 4:53 to go, and low-scoring affair so far.
I need to reach out to him after this.
I think he'd appreciate that. Tate rattles that one home. 6-2 LSU.
Who's at the helm of LSU now?
That would be Dylan again. He's back on. He's running.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
So Bucket left. Just left the server. Deserted his team. I don't know why. You know, it's hard for me as a commish because these guys promise you that they're gonna,
give you the world and
be this amazing coach, and then just kind of. So we all go through things, but like there are people that put a lot of time and effort into this league. Is Wyatt Harris for 3, bang. But it is what it is. You know, it's not the first time it happened. Certainly not going to be the last. So Simmons goes inside over Copeland. Can't get it to go. Copeland up with the rebound. Look outlet pass to Fleming. It's good transitional defense by LSU. Except Copeland gets. He was going to go in for the dunk, and then Carlos Tadon got in his way. Pass inside to Evans as LSU continues to attack the interior.
I'm liking the Hendricks-Tadon matchup.
It's been fun.
I'm not normally one to go, yeah, I want to go see the big men duke it out, but this has been a good one.
So far, so good between those two guys. Harris hits that one. JoJo, I knew you'd be a good coach from the second I asked you, so glad you're loving it. 8-7 LSU on top by 1, 3:22 to go here in the first. Been a scrappy event so far.
Yeah, this has been a really nice neck and neck game. Definitely not what I expected. Oh.
All right, cool. Thanks.
I really thought we were about to see the
okay, cool.
The sitting on top of the last fallback in shot.
I don't gotta worry about it as long as you're there.
Westbrook.
If you want me to get it, I'll get it. Sorry. Maine, 8 on the shot clock. Looks to split 3 defenders. Gives it inside to Thomas. Kyle Thomas Jr. blocked by... Not sure who got that block. Got a hand on it, but LSU active with their defensive hands. McFadden drives off the glass. Can't get it to go. Good defense there by Florida. Denying. This is a big game for both teams. As Maine finishing at the rim and Florida regains the lead 9-8.
This could really make or break either team's chances of going to the...
Well, what is LSU sitting? I mean, listen, they still got to play in the postseason and conference tournament, but what is LSU's record coming into this game?
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Conference play. Go look at it. Tell me what I need to know. Come on, man. Come on, man.
So, they started the season again.
No, I remember their record. Two-pointer there, no good. Quick outlet pass, Toes. Toes in transition, drip. 2 and 5. JoJo's quicker than you. How many conference wins, JoJo? 1 or 2?
He beat me.
Quicker on the internet. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. A little elf fudge cookie. I needed something sweet. 3-pointer, no good. Rattles in and out. Donnell Penn up with the rebound. Arnautovic. McFadden.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
Miles got out. McFadden again. What'd you say?
I wasn't liking what I was seeing right there. Just sitting there dribbling.
Good transitional defense by LSU. Embiid trying to post up in the low post. They go to him over the outstretched hands of Toes. Nice job by Raphael Embiid. So you guys, how'd you play him twice? How was that possible? Donnell Penn gets fouled by Embiid. Now I got a
preseason matchup?
Nah, I can't. The preseason doesn't count. So maybe they did in the preseason, but well.
No, he said 2 losses total, 1 to them.
Oh. So looking at it, LSU beat Alabama, which is the one he said, and they beat Arkansas. So there's their 2 conference wins. They lost out of their out of conference games, all 3.
Yep. I know Florida lost one of their out-of-conference.
No, I'm talking about LSU.
We're talking about LSU.
Yeah, they lost all their out-of-conference. They won 2 conference games. So this is a big win. This would put them at 3 wins in the conference, which
is nothing to sneeze at.
No, I mean, that puts them right in the middle of the conference. So for Florida, though, they need this game. This would be a big game for them. Merciless drives off the glass, no good. And the end of the first quarter is going to fire it up, heave it up as McFadden. He can't hit, so 14-11. So 14-11, LSU on top. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We're right. All right, we are back here at the Swamp. CSBA absolutely not tuning in for this one, apparently, with only 11 viewers. Appreciate everybody who's in stream. Shout out to you. Thank you very much for checking us out. This game has implications, so people shouldn't be sleeping on it regardless of who it is. Embiid going to fire up the rare 3, missing. That would have been a big 3 there, Firebird. Put him even.
Definitely would have been.
I don't think Embiid's the guy you want shooting the 3 there, but, you know, clean look. You can't fault him for doing it. Donnell Penn, outside shot, no good. Embiid up with the rebound. Forcing the big...
Honestly, when the game's this tight, points are...
Yeah, this is true. That's one of those where you say to the, as the coach, no! And it goes in. You're like, oh, great shot, great shot.
Look, great job.
Merciless now in a low post against McFadden, trying to work his way over, up underneath, left-hander, no good. Defense by McFadden. McFadden, a solid player in his own right. Nice take to the rim, not afraid of the big trees underneath.
Rivers is 66% from 3.
It's not bad. Maine going to get a screen for Merciless. The little pick and roll action. They're going to call a 3-second violation, or they're going to call it on Donnell Penn. So Florida to the line and shoot the technical. It's Merciless going to go to the line.
Let's see how he's doing from 3. Or field goal.
Who's that? Merciless?
Yeah.
Copeland. We're going to go one-on-one with the Don in the low post. Uses that big body. Right-hander, Hendricks Copeland for 2. That's good. Florida needs to just continue to work the ball through him in the low post.
He was shooting for 100%. I missed the free throws.
He hit the free throw.
Oh, well, good. He keeps his 100%.
Evans, no good. Good defense there by Wyatt. Florida trying to capitalize in transition. Reno Dudley drives. Gets stripped by Rivers. Mississippi Rivers with a nice steal.
This is exactly who you want dribbling the ball to.
Yeah, he's got such a good hand on one of the best point guards in this SEC. Carlos Tadon returns the favor. LSU pulls back up by 4 now.
That was a beautiful pass. Did you see the flick in the wrist?
I did. That was nice.
I really enjoy the way Rivers moves.
Dudley, nice clean look there. Just not able to capitalize on the 3. He's a little far out there, but he had a good clean look. They're going to call a foul on Reno Dudley. Count it and 1.
14 points in the paint.
Three-point play, good. I think need to fix what's his name's pants. Those are supposed to be black, not white.
I don't know. I kind of like the white.
Yeah, but it doesn't match the whole thing with the accessories. We try to make him uniform. Nice take there. Good response from the Gators.
This is something I've been meaning to ask. Can I get those the glasses covers You know the goggles.
The goggles.
Goggles.
Unfortunately, it's not an option. I have to do one of those face mashups to get it. Wyatt for 3, no good. Unfortunately, trust me, I've been wanting him from day one. It's one of the accessories I think would be amazing to have. That and tattoos, but
I think it would be hilarious for my next player to be Kareem.
Wyatt, wild shot, gets his own rebound, put back chance, can't get that to go. But Tate's, I was going to say Tate looked like he was out of bounds, but he didn't have the ball. Never mind.
How I did the exact same
I
thing.
thought Tate had it out of bounds. I was like, why am I not calling it out? Rivers going to fire it over inside, off the glass, no good. Good defense there by Nick Walker Jr. Keeps it alive. Copeland comes down with it. Wyatt going to find Dudley for the reverse dunk. Nice transition game there by the Gators as they cut the lead back to 3.
What a stunning turn of events. And then the foul on Copeland.
So 21-18. The Don to the line to shoot 2.
I know I say this every time I see them. These are my favorite LSU unis.
These are mine as well. I mean, these are the ones I made too. They resemble the black ones that the football team had. So,
just it's got that whole Wake Forest vibe to me.
Yeah, definitely pops for sure. The Don with free throws up and good. So back to a 5-point game. This is a scrappy game and an important one in the standings as well. So. Dudley for 3, no good as it rattles in and out. Good clean look for Reno Dudley, just not able to knock it down. Rivers, top of the key, that's good. That's how you got to do it.
I mean, call me whatever, but I'm kind of pulling for Florida here. It makes me look a little better.
Hey, listen, it's all about rooting for the underdog, I get it. Copeland, nice pass inside to Dudley. Nice look from the big fella, cuts it to 5. Florida fighting here, man. They're not giving up.
Not at all.
They are a scrappy bunch. Mississippi Rivers pass over to Evans. Walker Jr. in his face. Evans tries to go to the left-hander, spin off the glass, no good. Walker Jr., good defensive play, gets it out to Dudley. Dudley trying to work over his man, going to find Walker Jr. gets fouled, counted and 1. Nick Walker Jr., that's a big play from him. So he'll go to the line and try to complete the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Walker rattles at home, so a 3-point play for Walker Jr. cuts the lead to 2.
Man, I haven't gone on a Larry Bird rant in a while. And you saying 3-point move the old-fashioned way just reminded me he played most of his career without the 3-point line and was still one of the top scorers in the league.
Yes, sir. Dylan Tate no good there. Dudley up with the rebound. Here comes Florida the other way. And even before I was around, they had no 3-point line. So
I'd believe you played without the 3-point line.
No, it was there when I watched, but. Oh, Rivers throws it away. Bad play there by Rivers. His little miscommunication. Thought about shooting it. Instead, turns it over, and Roger Simmons goes out of bounds. So a chance here for the Gators to potentially tie.
Maybe even take the lead if they sink a 3.
Possibly. Let's see how this plays out here. Walker Jr. had Copeland in the low post. Now he comes out. They're going to go down low to Embiid instead. Raphael Embiid pulls it out, gets stripped, somehow comes it back. Thomas Jr. now over to man. Gets blocked. Donnell Penn didn't even move for that. It gets called. Nolan Ross gets called for the foul. I don't know if you caught that, but Donnell Penn looked like he just kind of stuck his hand in the crowd and blocked it.
I saw. I don't know what's going on there. We saw it a little bit in the last game.
Yeah,
it helps to play in Florida when you're Florida.
Yeah, those trees are hugely Advantageous.
You see some weird things down here in the bottom.
White man not able to hit both shots, so he goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
That's painful.
And that's where games can be won or lost. McFadden draws the double team, kicks it back outside to Arnautovic. 10 on the shot clock. Going to set a high screen for him. They switch. Copeland now on Arnautovic. They got the size mismatch in the low post. Arnautovic drives. Pull-up jumper, no good. Great box out by Embiid to force Penn off the ball. Now a chance for Florida once again to tie. Man drives underneath, gets strapped, fouled again, and he'll go to the free throw line yet again. This time Arnautovic on the foul.
JoJo says it's actually 2-2.
I don't know. I looked at this. They beat Arkansas and they beat Bama. That's all I know. I looked. Man hits the first one, so a chance here to tie the score if he can connect on the free throw.
No pressure, though.
No, none. See? No pressure. He missed.
None at all.
Can't tie the score there, so it was an opportunity for the Gators to pull even. Now with 1:10 to go, chance for LSU to open up the score even further. So we'll see what happens here. Donnell Penn going to come out. They're going to get McFadden on the swing. Nice pass inside. Great little give and go roll to the basket by Nolan Ross. So back to a 3-point game. Florida hanging around despite the fact not shooting very well here. Now, man, 10 on the shot clock. Embiid going to set a screen. Man looks to drive. Up off the glass. Can't finish at the rim. Tough miss from Man. Arnautovic to Penn. Back to Arnautovic. Arnautovic thought about a three. Now goes back over to Toes. Toes trying to separate himself from his defender. Pulls the trigger on a two, and that's good.
Pump fake that man out of his soul.
So chance here for Florida to end the half on a positive note. Man pulls the trigger on a three. No good front rim, though. Thomas Jr. gets blocked by Donnell Penn. Wow, Penn came out of nowhere to block that to end the half as Florida would have scored on the rebound. But we've got ourselves a ball game. These two teams are scrapping it out. We'll stay right here for the halftime show. Fiber, great first half from both these teams. Obviously, low-scoring affairs. Both these teams have been scrapping. But what are you expecting to see here in the second? More of the same, or you think one of these teams are going to find their groove?
I'm telling you, it's either going to be LSU pulls away with it, or we're going to see this scrap continue to the last seconds.
All right, so you don't see Florida gaining the momentum here and pulling ahead. So this will either be a close game or we'll see an LSU is going to find their groove. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, the Gators of the last couple of weeks, with the exception of last week, have been scrapping in every single game.
And if you ask me, I think the determining factor there is going to be Mississippi River's performance.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that plays out because right now the Gators have not shot the ball well, so I'm expecting them to get hot here at some point during this game. At least I would think, but we'll see. LSU is going to probably have something to say about that. Stick around, CSBA on Twitch. We'll come right back. (29-24), 5-point lead in the state. Leading scorer is going to be Brad McFadden. Excuse me, Xander Evans, rather. Apologies. Thought that was McFadden that they were featuring, but it was Xander Evans with 6 points.
I wouldn't have known until I saw his back.
No, I thought it was McFadden. They look similar. Dudley. Not much movement right now from Florida. They're going to need to move here. 10 on the shot clock. Harris going to go in motion. Now Copeland going to come over, set a screen. Dudley going to fire across to Walker Jr. Shot clock winding down. He's going to have to fire. Gets it out to Harris. I don't like the pass there, but Copeland does a great job getting the offensive rebound and the putback. I did not like that they forced that to Harris. Walker Jr. was closer. He should have been the one shooting it, but it opened the doors for Copeland, so it all worked out for Florida.
I agree. I really thought that they were going to get the defensive rebound instead of
Good defense
Copeland
there by
pulling that
Dudley
off.
on the first play, but the good effort by Tate on the follow. So extends the lead back to 5. Dudley. Ooh, drives, floater in the lane, no good. Dudley tried to take advantage of the sleeping defense by LSU, but unable to capitalize. Rivers trying to dance his way inside. Good defense by the Gators. Fleming's up with the rebound. He looks to push. They've got numbers. See if they can capitalize. Good defense by LSU. They get back, go inside to Walker Jr., who gets fouled again. Now this time he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Would you say that Rivers tried to dance in there, but he's not Irish?
Tried to do the jig or something in there. I don't know. Big free throws from Nick Walker here. He misses the free throw there as the crowd yells out, "You'll get the next one!" Gotta love the 2K crowd.
There's at least
2K
one
crowd.
guy in the crowd that went, "That's why they didn't name him Shooter."
Rattles home the second, so 4-point lead for LSU. Backdoor pass, Tate. Whoa, that ball, toilet bowl rolled it out, and Dudley somehow comes away with a chance here for Gators. Harris pull up 3, bang! That's a big 3 ball from Harris as he pulls within 1.
Man, Florida really heard my take at half.
Mississippi Rivers, though, with a nice return reply. Fleming's going to bring the ball up this time. Now gets it over to Nick Walker Jr. Now over to Harris. Good play. Nice pass from Harris to Walker Jr. Walker Jr. has been activated in this game. I think he's got 7 now.
He was totally uncovered, too.
A good cut to the basket. To Don. Looking to go right at Copeland. Gets it to go. Carlos to Don.
Taunting him even. Oh.
Little juice between those 2 big fellas. Harris, little separation, goes inside. Reno Dudley can't get it to go, but gets the offensive rebound and gets that to go. Good
Wow.
Reno Dudley with a nice second effort puts that one and cuts it to 1. That's what you need. You need those scrappy plays. You need those little hustle plays, little extra effort plays. That if Florida wants to win the game, those are the plays that are going to separate them from LSU.
I couldn't agree more. They need a couple more annexation of Puerto Rico.
Few of those plays. Pulling out your little Giants quote. I love it. Back to 3 points, LSU. Gators have not led in this game, so good backdoor pass to Harris. Good find from Nick Walker Jr., who's had a nice game so far.
If they get another one of those, they've taken the lead.
Gators really were not giving up on this game, scrapping it out, showing all their heart. Simmons, little switch there now. Pull up baseline jumper, no good. So here's a chance for Florida to take the lead with 4:19 to go here, third quarter. As Harris is going to push the ball up. Far as inside of Copeland, and Florida has taken the lead.
First lead of the game, right?
I don't think Florida might have scored in the first basket, but they have not scored. They have not led since. So I think that's their second lead of the game, but
On their way back to the top.
they've fought hard in this one. Nice throw up there from Tate. A little bit of a prayer, so back to a 1-point LSU advantage. Florida going to call a timeout. They're going to send in some substitution. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We're back. And B with a nice play as Florida regains the lead, their third lead of the game now. So good response from the Gators out of that timeout. McFadden. Arnautovic was wide open back door. They missed that one there. Now McFadden's got Copeland, so the size mismatch in the low post. Good defense though by Copeland, staying with McFadden. Here's a chance for Florida.
I think these substitutions are really going to benefit.
Thomas Jr. throws that down. There's that big third. I said the shooting percentages was going to come back for Florida. Here it is. They're shooting 73 right now.
This is a hell of a comeback. I've got to admit.
Lee Toes, 3-pointer, no good. That's a little too deep for my liking. Cross court pass to Maine. Maine going to go inside to Embiid. Wild shot. Can't get it to go. I think Florida kind of was a little too rushed in that possession there. Toes.
No, they're just feeling the heat of the moment, man.
Yeah, probably. They feel a heat check moment. They're going to move it over to Nolan Ross. Ross over to Toes. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Good. Good response by the Tigers. Main for three. Bang! That's a big three from the main. From a main.
Main attraction.
That's my main. Arnautovic. Nice steal by Maine. Merciless with the ball.
Wow.
Merciless. Pull-up jumper. That's good.
No contest.
So the Gators starting to get hot here in this third quarter. Now lead by 6. Biggest lead of the game for the Gators.
Coach Bobby Boucher was out there giving a halftime pep talk.
Sir Arnautovic can't hit the shot in the lane, so a chance for the Gators again here. Merciless going to pull up. They're going to find Maine along the baseline drive. Slide high off the glass. No good. Embiid with the rebound. He's got to go up. Does off the glass and good as Rafael Embiid extends it to an 8-point lead as the Gators are in fuego right now. That means hot, Firebird, just in case you didn't know.
I have no idea. I don't know what anything means.
Lee Toes, Splash Town. There's a 3. Cuts it to 5 with 1:08 to go. Maine gonna drive, go right at Penn. Penn says no, sir. Embiid though gets it back. Penn again with another block as the big tree swats that. Says no, sir. Merciless trying to defend McFadden. Up in his grill is going to force McFadden to give it up. He does. Gives it over to Arnautovic, who gives it right back to McFadden. Merciless pushing the D. Going to separate. Pull-up jumper. That's good. McFadden from just inside the arc cuts it to 2. 49-47 Gators now. 29.6 to go. Going to kick it outside. White man. Bang! I love that the PA announcer actually says white man.
I love that so much.
I think that's hysterical. So 5-point lead right now for the Gators. LSU going to hold for 1 here. Arnautovic gets some separation. Going to fire up a 3. Good if it goes. It does not. Merciless with the rebound. And that is the way we're going to end the third quarter. The Gators up by 5. Big game here for the Gators. You're watching the CSB on Twitch. Fourth quarter coming your way. Get those fours up in stream chat. Let's take a look at the State Farm play of the game, assist of the game.
I don't like that angle they picked for that.
Yeah, sometimes 2K gives us some weird stuff.
Every once in a blue moon, they give you that beautiful moment that you wanted to see.
Hey, Comic, did you get my DM? By the way, I know you're listening.